Hey everybody, happy Monday. I wanted to pop in. I had a post in here about the same thing last night. I have this thought about value this week. I feel like it is the thing that has been following me and clients around the last few days. And it's just something that I feel really strong about right this moment. So I'm just going to keep beating it like a dead horse. It's funny. Sometimes we have those moments, right? And I'm just opening it to the side because every now and then my notes disappear on my computer. So the thought to try really this week is a question to ask yourself. And it's two. I cheated a little. Sometimes we cheat. So the question is, what if you didn't have to wait for other people to tell you what you do is valuable? What if you just knew? And I think the answer I hear a lot from clients and from friends is I know I'm valuable in my work. Well, yeah, you do when you're sitting alone thinking about it. But do your actions, do the way you show up in the world, does it really reflect that belief? Or does it reflect a hesitation? Because I know what happens to me. I know what I do is valuable. I know that I help my clients. I know that I make a difference for them. But I also have moments where I hesitate, where I worry that I don't know enough, or that I won't be able to help enough, or that I haven't done enough on my own, or that I'm waiting for somebody to come and go, "Okay, Sarah, this is your time." And that's not how it works. Nobody's going to knock on your door and be like, "Magical person, today is your day." So I think one of the things that happens to all of us is we get in these patterns where, yes, we know we're valuable, but our actions are waiting around for the right opportunity to appear, to tap us on the shoulder and be like, "Hello, here we are." And that's just not how it's going to go. Because the permission to start, the permission to move forward, the permission to really tell people what you do and what you're about and why it matters and how you help them and really be just amazingly useful to all your people, that permission doesn't come from the world to you. That permission comes from you to the world. I've told this story before in here. I tell it to clients often. I remember sitting years ago before I sort of started own businesses. I remember sitting in the keynote of a conference that I always used to go to, a teacher conference, and watching this woman who I knew, who was amazing, on the stage. And all I could think is who told her it was okay for her to decide to be that? And who decided that was okay for her? And I realized that the person who had decided that it was okay for her was her. She stood up and said, "This is what I do. This is what I'm fabulous at." And she is. And I knew that before she decided. But it took her deciding to stand up and be like, "No, no, no, I'm the bee's knees," for everybody else to recognize it, right? For her to stand, to be the one giving the keynote. Sometimes we wait, but waiting doesn't serve us. So as you're walking into this week, uh-oh, I clicked the wrong thing. As you're walking into this week, think about how you give yourself permission, how permission is created, because it's yours to give yourself. And then when you get to the end of the week, stop for a second and think to yourself, how do I know what I did was valuable? How did it feel to walk around sure? How did it make a difference in the way I showed up for my people to just really know that I give myself the permission to be all the things that I need to be totally myself, and just know that that's the version of me that my people want and need? How do you show up like that, and how does it feel? Do yourself a little science experiment. Walk around like it for a couple of days and see what changes, because things will change. If you stand up and know for sure, and you give yourself that permission that who cares what they judge? Who cares that you're not perfect? Because none of us are. It's okay. You have enough. You have enough experience. You have enough value. You have enough knowledge. You have more than enough. And so it's time to go like, okay, here's my permission slip from the universe. Let's go. And to wear that for a while and see how it feels. Because I think it's an outfit you'll really like. It's an outfit I like to put on, but every now and then I catch myself waiting. And I think that we all do. So it's time to catch yourself and go, wait, 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 who am I waiting for? I'm not waiting. I'm driving. It's time to drive the bus. Have a really good week. Check in later in the week and tell me all about how it felt to wear that outfit. I can't wait to hear it.